In the know.
Good evening, everyone.
In the know.
Tony Reeves, fire. Following the news in any way, shape, or form. No shortage of things to talk about. What does it mean? What will it bring? Is this a reality we simply have to accept? Tony Reeves, fire. Tony Reeves. Let's go ahead and
So
get
the question
started.
some people ask is, what is so important about being under 44 years of age, 45 to 49, and 50 years and older as it relates to disability? All right. Here is the reality that I share with a lot of people. If you're a younger individual, under age of 50, Social Security typically treats it that they don't consider your age will seriously impact your ability to adjust to other work. As I routinely tell people, your golden working years historically is from 18 to 49. In those years, they believe you have the ability to, they don't think that your age plays any impact in your ability to adjust to other work. Now, keep that in the back of your mind when you're applying for disability benefits, when people get stressed out because they're like, I can't work and I don't understand why Social Security has a problem. And the first thing I ask them is, how old are you? And they're like, why does that matter? Because when you hit 50, the regulations treats you a little differently. Even age 45 to 49, they treat you a little differently. But if you're in the younger age bracket, you're in that age range, particularly, I said 18 to 49, basically 18 to 43, that you're in that age bracket that Social Security tends to look at as the prime work years. They don't think your age actually plays an impact on your ability to adjust to other work. So that's why when people ask you about your age, why that's so important. Now, we're going to talk about this a little bit more when we come back about what it means with regards to 45 to ages 49.
Under the Social Security regulations, representatives are permitted to practice before the administrative agency anywhere in the country, which means that when you're looking for a representative, you can find someone who doesn't necessarily have to be in your state if you're just going before the administrative agency. So it's possible to have an attorney or representative who's from Utah, even though you may be in Georgia. And our office is actually no different. So if you're wondering which states we cover, check this out. Now the tricky part is once you have to sue the Social Security Administration. Under that situation, you want to have an attorney that's representing you in your jurisdiction. So if you have a representative who's in another state and you've gone all the way to the appeals council and you've been denied and you want to sue the Social Security Administration, make sure you ask that representative whether or not they can sue someone in that particular state.
Okay. I'm going to read this right out here. However, in some circumstances, Social Security Administration will consider a person aged 45 to 49 or more limited in their ability to adjust to other work than persons who have not attained the age of 45. This is going to sound funky, and I said 43 in the first portion. I meant 44. When you start, and this is what you, and if you don't think if you think I'm being goofy, follow me here. And I know this is going to be a little confusing, but follow this logic. This is going to sound weird, but follow me here. Look at what was going on technologically when you went to the workforce at age 18. Okay, I'm going to give you a good example. I am 47. Okay, 47 years age, and not too long ago I did a great American teach-in, and I talked to a lot of the kids where I'm like, listen, literally, there was no social media when I was in high school. There were no tablets. There were no smartphones. There were no cell phones. A lot of the technology and things that were around that was utilized at that time is here now was nowhere even conceived of in existence. Yes, were there cell phones? Yeah, there were car bag phones. Were there computers? Sure, but laptops weren't a normal phenomenon, nor were tablets. There were those monsters that looked like you could probably hurt somebody with those bad boys. So what happens is that when you get to a certain age bracket, the idea is, or at least the attitude Social Security takes, is that they believe that your age, because of your time in the workforce and the changing and evolving nature of work, that it may be more difficult for you to adjust to these changes, which is why they keep those things in mind. And so the magical number tends to be 50, but 45 to 49, they take that in consideration as well. And I always tell people that if you're getting close to 50, like within 6 months or so, they tend to take that in consideration as well with regards to your ability to adjust to work. Okay? All right. For those of you, make sure you check us out this coming Wednesday again. Another episode of Disability Talk Live. As always, I always make sure I spend each one of my episodes talking about a central topic, but please don't think you can't jump in and ask me a question. As always, I welcome those comments, I welcome your questions, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Visit the website, www.reevesfirm.com. Let's make it do what it do. Look forward to seeing you.
I want to thank all of you for engaging in the videos. Make sure you take the opportunity to send me any comments or send me any particular questions that you want me to have addressed here. As you know, this show is for you. And so the only way I can make sure that I can provide you some good information is if you provide me some good questions. Keep them coming, and right here on Q&A, Social Security Disability Today.